Hello gamers and welcome to the channel. Welcome to a little bit of a different video. I don't do these often, but kind of an announcement video, a state of the channel, might you say, something of the kind. Today I have a pretty big announcement, and I also do want to talk about the upcoming year ahead and thank you all properly for the past year we've just had here on YouTube. But I have a big announcement first that will change a few things for the channel and my life. Most importantly, I think my life. But yeah, let's just cut right to it. I really don't know how to do this without it coming off a little awkward, but here we are. So it might not be super clear because I only have this picture here, but I'm gonna be a dad. I'm gonna be a father. This is kind of still very surreal and crazy to say out loud. I haven't had the time to come to terms with it yet, but my beautiful girlfriend, my partner, is currently pregnant with our first child. But yeah, I've been sitting on this news for a few months now. I really haven't talked about it on streams, even though I've really wanted to talk about it. We've been kind of keeping it on the down low for a while, but it's gonna be a boy, and he will be part of our lives starting in the end of March, beginning of April, around that time. And I'm really excited for this, and I wanted to share this news with all my community, and we were just kind of waiting to make sure that everything was okay, and I just thought it was the greatest time to do it was during, you know, a end of the year, New Year's video. So here we are. Yeah, I'm super excited for this new journey and new challenge for me as a person, but you may be wondering how that's going to affect the channel. Other than turning my life around upside down entirely, well, it's going to affect the channel a little bit, of course, as, well, most people probably expect. But I'll get to all those details in a few minutes, as it's going to kind of be part of my 2026 plan that I will be, you know, telling you guys in this video what to expect in this coming year, because future baby will have somewhat of an impact on that, and I'm gonna try my best to not make the impact feel too much on the regular uploads, but we'll get all into that in a few seconds. Don't worry. Before we get all into that, it's my time to thank you all, because 2025 is coming to an end in only a few short hours for you guys. For me, it's in a couple of days because I'm recording this in advance. But for some of you guys, it's only in a couple of hours. Some of you guys have maybe already gone through the threshold. So if that's the case, Happy New Year. But I want to thank you all. First of all, wish you all a belated Merry Christmas. Because if you weren't in the last stream of the year or didn't watch the last video, Merry Christmas to you. But also, I want to say thank you, because this year is the year I went full-time with YouTube, and a lot of you guys supported me throughout that transition, and I'm really grateful for that. So if you've been watching the videos, if you've been supporting the content in any way, shape, or form, thank you so much. I owe it all to you that I'm able to make this whole crazy thing a career. That's kind of insane to say. And with a child on the way, the support is really appreciated, because I'm going to need it a little bit. But the first thing that I want to bring up in terms of support is I talked in my last video about the December membership and sub goals that we had throughout the month, which should be like here or something. And I'm going to give you guys the final tally. So drum roll, please. We are at 253 total members and subs. So thank you to everybody who gifted. Thank you to everybody who used their Prime. Thank you to everybody who became a member. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. This means that in this old tree back here, over here, I'm trying not to move because my cat is on me. The cat's on me, chat. I apologize. In this old tree back here, there are 253 candy canes. So thank you for decorating the tree. I think next year we might get a bigger tree or a second tree. I don't know, but we might need a bigger tree. The cat is upset that I moved. The cat is very upset that I moved. She's looking at me like, what the f are you doing? But with all that being said, thank you to everybody who supported. That means a few things for the channel. So first things first, you guys will be able to pick the next solo run. I will be holding a poll here on the YouTube community page, so keep an eye on it, with 4 of the most requested solo run units I've seen in my comments, and you guys will be able to pick which one is next. So that's a big one to look forward to. There will also be a second poll, because the first live stream series of the year on the channel will be a Fire Emblem Fates first playthrough. I've never played Fates in my life. I've heard mostly negative things about it, so I decided why not put myself through that and maybe give the game a chance, and maybe I'll like it, maybe I won't. But to know which route we're going to take, there's 3 routes in Fates. I believe Birthright, Revelations, and that other one. I don't know what it's called. I'm sure editor Kratos is going to put it on screen right now. But I will be holding a poll to let you guys choose which one I go through first. So you can either make me suffer and make me go through the worst one, or you can be nice and make me go through the best one. I assume you guys are going to be mean though, so it's okay. It's okay. I'll handle it. I'll handle it. I've beaten F8 with Knoll after all. I can do anything. I can do anything. So those are two of the things coming up on the community page that are going to be very exciting for you guys. You get to choose a little bit in what direction the channel is going to go at the start of the year. So that's pretty cool. But before the solo run video drops, there will be another solo run before that. So it's not going to be exactly the next one, but it's going to be a special one because I need to thank you all for 15,000 subscribers, which was my goal for 2025. And we've reached it. So thank you so much for helping me achieve that goal. In 2026, I'm hoping we can get to 20k subs. It's an insane number of people. I cannot fathom how big that is, but if we can get there, thank you so much. We'll do another special run. So there'll be a special solo run coming up next for a 15k special. So thank you all for 15,000 subscribers. And let's make 2026 the one where we hit 20k. Why not? So those are the first few pieces of content you'll see on the channel, other than a few other things I have planned. I have a draft race coming up with one of my viewers. We're going to be going one-on-one in FE7 Legacy like I did cast the last draft race a few weeks ago. So that's going to be pretty exciting. That's going to be in January also. And there's a few runs I haven't quite finished on stream because of different stream crashes or just runs taking a little bit of a while. So for those, I will be working through them this year. I don't know when they'll be coming out, but those are things. So if there's streams you've watched where there hasn't been a conclusive ending, just know that most likely going to be transformed into a video or a new stream series in the new year. But all that brings us to how me being a father will affect the channel. Well, first things first, I am going to have to cut back a little bit on streams in the new year. Not on the Sunday streams. The Sunday streams will remain the same once I come back from vacation, which should be on January 24th or 25th, depending. Maybe a week earlier. I don't exactly know when I'll do the draft race, but it should be around those parts, mid to late January. I'll be coming back. But for those who've been enjoying the weekly Twitch streams where I've been playing a variety of RPGs throughout this past year, I will have to cut back on those in the new year, at least at the start, because I will be preparing a lot of content for you guys. My hope with the birth of my child is to be able to take some time off from working when my child is born, of course. And I want to take a substantial amount of time off, but I don't want you guys to feel it. Therefore, that means I have to prepare a pretty vast backlog of videos for y'all to be able to watch them while I'm away. So I don't have to work while I'm away, but there's still some stuff coming out semi-regularly, maybe at like a 3 weeks interval, maybe 2 weeks if I can do it, but I don't want to promise any specific interval because I don't know how much I'll be able to get done before then. So that means less Twitch streams for the weekly viewers, unfortunately. I'm very sorry. For the rest of you who don't watch those streams, you guys won't feel it that much. Maybe the start of the year, the videos will be a little bit more sparse throughout because of the nature of YouTube. January is just not a month that's really worth posting, so I'll try to use it as much as possible to work on that backlog and make sure that once the year advances a little bit, I am not playing catch up with videos and that I can enjoy being a dad for a little bit. I'd like that very much, I think. But when the baby does arrive, I will have to stop doing these Sunday streams. That's a reality. Once he is around for a little bit, I'll have to take a break on the Sunday stream. I don't know how long that break will be. There's a few factors that are kind of playing in the balance here. The first one being the release of Fortune's Weave. I will have to play that game because it's going to be very relevant to my channel. So when that comes out, I'll have to stream or at least make videos on it. But unfortunately, we do not have any news as to when that is at all. Nothing. I'll be keeping an eye on that in the beginning of the new year to kind of plan out a little bit better. But a lot of our plans hinge on when this game is coming out. So I can't really give you guys a date when I'll come back from being away, but it might be sooner rather than later. I'm not exactly sure. However, I will try. I'm not entirely promising this, but I will try to have a weekly series be recorded and ready for that. so that when I do leave on paternity leave, you guys get to have a little bit of a weekly kind of substitute to the streams. I don't know how possible that is with all the other content I have to make ahead of time, but we'll see all that when I cross that bridge. Another place you'll be able to find content throughout all of this is my second channel, where every week I have an episode of a Let's Play coming out. Right now I'm going through Claire Obscure Expedition 33 over there, so if you want to check that out, go subscribe. The link is below in the description of the video. But this will be another place to find weekly content while I'm gone, because I'll be recording the end of that series all in a batch and uploading it over my time of leave. And then once I'm back, I'll re-record another playthrough, which will happen kind of the same way. Just RPGs that I really want to play and focus on and spend time with. And right now I'm doing Expedition 33 and I'm having a good time with it, so check it out. And with all of that, I'm also maybe planning some sort of event before the birth of my child. I don't exactly know what form it's going to take or when exactly it's going to be. I'll know a little bit more in a few months, because I'm waiting on a few dates from other people on other things that I can't really speak of. There might be some sort of event to kind of give you a fill of Kratos as much as possible before the big day. And all that brings me to my last point, which is that I'm going to be seeking your help. If you're in the comments, if you are a viewer of this video and you are good at modding Fire Emblem, please send me a DM either on Twitter or on Discord, or use the email that's going to be like right here to contact me. I need help with a program called Paragon. This is a program to mod FE9 through, I believe, Echoes, I believe. I'm not exactly sure which games are, but I think it's FE9, FE10, Awakening, Fates, and Echoes. I think that's what it's used for. If you know how to use that, please send me a DM. I am looking to diversify the Fire Emblem content a little bit on this channel, and I want to do challenge runs in other games if possible. I love the FE8 solo runs, but they are close to coming to an end, except for a few exceptions of unit that I can bring from other games in. We're down to the last 10-ish members of the cast, which I may be able to get through this year. Maybe if not, 2027 might be the year I officially finish, but because of that, that means I'm gonna have to do more content. And if you guys want more Fire Emblem, well, I need your help. So if you know how to use Paragon, please let me know through the ways I just told you. And also, if you know how to mod FE1 through 5, please contact me. I will need your help because I might want to do some in those games. And same thing for Engage and Three Houses. More Engage and Three Houses. I know Three Houses may be a little harder to mod, but I know I've seen a lot of randomizers for Engage. So if you know any of that, please contact me. Help me out. Teach me how to do it so that I can provide a lot more content for you guys in these other games, and maybe diversify the channel's content a little bit more, still within Fire Emblem. So yeah, that's the video for today. Big announcement, baby on the way for me. I want to be a dad. Crazy to say out loud, by the way. It's just, it doesn't feel real. Fates playthrough coming up on the stream series. You guys get to choose the next solo run, 15K subscribers special video. Help me mod other games so that I can do more Fire Emblem stuff, that it's not just GBA. And yeah, I'm excited for a big year in 2026. It's going to be a big one for me, and I hope that it will also be a big one for the channel. I will be a very busy bee this year, with fatherhood being my main challenge, but I still want to make this channel great, and I still want to post some amazing videos and content for you guys. So if you want to help out, just contact me if you can do it. And other than that, if you want to help the channel grow, like the video, subscribe. If you really want to push even further, check out the join button below. Super helpful. On that note, let me thank my tier 2 and 3 members, those being Brawler 456, Forgotten Fox, Hirame, Case, The Wolfman, Stormy Gold CH, Stylish, or Grumpy Bear, Reploid, Huaymer, Master of Eevee, and L Bunker. Thank you all for the extra support. And for the rest of you, thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing 2026. Thank you for a great 2025. And from my family to yours, have a happy, wonderful 2026 filled with joy and amazing things for you. I truly wish from the bottom of my heart that everybody that watches this video or any of my content just has a fantastic year. Thank you for supporting always. You guys are awesome. And I'll see you guys in the next year. Bye-bye.